What makes a great outfit isn't the latest hype sneaker or $1,000 jacket. It's usually several small things built up together that take a plain outfit to the next level. So in this video, we are going to be talking about 7 different accessories that will upgrade your style. Links are in the description. Let's talk about watches. For me to come up here and say that you need the latest Rolex or AP to upgrade your style is a little bit unrealistic for most people, including myself. But in the past few years, I've collected a number of great watches that will not only gain the respect of other watch collectors, but won't break the bank. So the first watch we're going to start off with is the Orient Bambino. In my opinion, this is the best affordable automatic watch. In a nutshell, an automatic watch has an internal rotor that spins around as you move, which winds the mainspring and keeps the watch functional. There's no quartz battery inside that will die out on you. These watches are typically more expensive, but are more respected by watch collectors because there's more engineering involved. What I love most about this watch is that it's super easy to wear, has a very comfortable strap, and sort of gives off a dressier vibe, which I really enjoy. Next up is Seiko. I love this one because it resembles the Cartier Tank. The vast majority of Seiko watches are fantastic and really well made. In fact, they're probably the pound for pound best affordable watch brand. Anything Seiko 5 is great, but for some reason, this particular watch has really grabbed my attention and once again gives off a more dressier vibe. If you love that diver style watch, the Timex Q reissue is a really fun one. It has a lot of colorful different faces that can match your aesthetic and your personal style. And last but not least, my personal pound for pound favorite is the G-Shock GA2100. Casio is one of the best, well-respected watch brands in the world, and the G-Shock is just an absolute tank. It's indestructible. It has cultural significance for me in terms of hip-hop in the early 2000s, and they have some colorful fun watches. They don't really take themselves too seriously, so there's something for everybody. Okay, so let's talk about bags, shoulder bags, crossbody bags. These ones in particular are a personal favorite and can really take your outfit to the next level when they serve a purpose. For me, I live in a condo. I live across the street from a grocery store, so whenever I'm running errands, returning clothes, I always grab a side bag because they're functional, they're reusable, and they just look way better than those blue plastic reusable bags. These ones are from the Uniqlo U collection. They have a more of a muted, more fashion-forward sense of style, but Arc'teryx makes these side bags that I personally love a lot more colorful, which is great for the spring and summertime. And honestly, these ones just add a nice little pop of color that you can match with your sneakers or your hat, for example. COS is also a great brand that makes these puffy side bags. These ones are a little bit more out there, but if this is your personal style, and a lot of people on social media, TikTok, for example, Instagram, have been talking about this bag, so this one definitely sells really, really quick. Let's talk sunglasses. I've become very passionate about them recently, and I think I've bought more sunglasses in the past year than I have my entire life. Now, I'm going to recommend some brands that aren't Ray-Ban and those classic styles, just because for me to come up here and say that you need a pair of Ray-Ban Aviators or the Wayfarers is just kind of a little bit boring. So one brand that I personally love is Retro Super Future. These ones have both traditional and more fun styles for a very affordable price, and they go on sale all the time. For example, I got these ones 50% off on Essence. They're handmade in Italy, come with a really good case. The build quality is excellent, and like I said, they just have a ton of different styles to choose from. I also highly recommend getting a more fun pair of shades. These ones from Adidas Asterix are definitely out there, and I kind of know that I look like De Niro from Casino with these shades, but honestly, I absolutely love these. I was on vacation in February in Florida, and these were just a total vibe on the beach especially. They're a smaller brand, so I'm not saying that you have to buy these ones exactly, but get some ones with colors, whether they're Pit Vipers or, something a little bit more out there, cycling glasses, just have fun with it. Vests are one of those clothing items that are great for the transitioning weather, and I know they're technically a piece of outerwear, but the fact that you can wear them every season, they're just super useful, and honestly, I've become really obsessed with them lately. I grabbed this one from Stussy, and I absolutely love it. It's white, it's quilted, and it's reversible. So there's a non-textured side on the inner lining, which, like I said, you can reverse out, and styling these just adds a nice little complementary detail to the outfit. They serve a function, and there's a number of different styles to choose from. One of my favorites is the ones that have the V-neck because they look great over hoodies as well. So in the spring and summer months where layering is a little bit more difficult, wearing a vest is just a great accessory. Okay, so let's talk about chains and necklaces. Now, I have an entire video dedicated on how to style men's jewelry, rings, and stuff. If you want to check that out, you can click right here. Now, one key detail for me when it comes to wearing chains is getting the correct size. And one of the things that I always try to do is get one that's 20 inches long. And the reason for that is because in the summertime when I wear tank tops with my open collar shirts, I want them to align with the scoop of the neck and not lie on top of the tank top. I find it looks way sloppy that way. So getting the correct size is definitely something. My main sort of go-to style is a rope chain, just a nice thin. I like a little bit more dainty jewelry than something that's super bold, just because I find that it's a little bit more timeless that way. But sometimes I like to step out of the box and get something that has a little bit more of a pearl detail. In fact, this half chain, half pearl necklace is honestly honestly one of my absolute favorites. I'm wearing it right now, and I just love how the little hits of the pearl just pop out of the shirt, but also with the chain and the rope chain, it's also pretty masculine as well. All right, now I can literally make an entire video dedicated to hats, and if I'm being honest, of all of the topics on this video, this is definitely the most open-ended, and you're free to wear whichever hat that you like, but for me, there are specific ones that I go after, and I kind of categorize them. But number one, it's everyday wearable type of hats. That includes like a New York Yankees cap, for example. I like this Larta Lotomobile cap that's designed by Arthur Carr. The reason for that is because I just love the shape. It really works with my head. It has a small brim, and the crown of it has a little bit more of like a low profile. Another style that I've been getting into lately are bucket hats, specifically when I'm on vacation. I'm not a bucket hat guy, but I was wearing this all the time on the beach, and honestly, it's a vibe, but for me, only on vacation. But hands down, my favorite hats that I've been getting into lately, and I've honestly become obsessed with them, are getting vintage hats. These ones are the ones that you can buy on Etsy, you can buy them on eBay, you can buy them on Grailed. And the reason why I like them so much is because in many ways, they're like a one of one. No one else is gonna have the style of cap that you're gonna be wearing. And honestly, if you get one that's low profile, in good condition, it just has this nice retro vibe. Regardless, there's so many different open-ended ways that you can go about it. You can ask any sneakerhead, wearing the correct socks is very important, because you can honestly mess it up and ruin your whole outfit. For example, wearing black socks with white sneakers, in my opinion, just drives me nuts. Personal preference. Wearing off-brand socks, wearing Nike socks with Adidas shoes, for example, is just an absolute no-go for me. Also, wearing socks that are too high. Now, if you guys don't know, this can actually make you appear shorter. If you wear baggy shorts with high socks, you're showing less of your leg. It's going to make your legs look smaller, and therefore kind of make you look shorter. So if you want to totally avoid that, in my opinion, I like to wear half socks, quarter length socks, as opposed to crew socks. There are a number of brands that you can go after, both affordable and expensive. Let's start off in the higher end. I grabbed these ones from Aimé Leon. The reason why I like them is because they have more cream color, they have the stripe detail, and I think that they look great with these Reebok Club C's, for example. A little bit on the higher side, but in my opinion, the perfect socks are the Uniqlo quarter socks. These ones have good build quality, come in a number of different styles as well. But honestly, I'm more of a white sock guy through and through, and the best part is that they're brand neutral. You can wear them with any brand of sneaker. The only downside with these is that they're sold in singles, so if you wanted to buy a pack, it does kind of get up there in price. But I went on Amazon and I found these Dickies ones that come in a huge pack, very affordable, by far the most affordable on this list. They're a little bit more on the thinner side. I wear these every single day, even to the gym, so you honestly cannot go wrong with these pack of Dickie socks. So we've talked accessories, but if you want to learn about the most essential, never go out of style clothing items to wear, click this video right here. Or if you want to learn about some of the very best sneakers to wear this year, click this video right here. So why don't we click on one of those, and I'll meet you guys there.